This lesson is on multiplying and dividing mixed numbers. When we multiply and divide mixed numbers, it's very important that we turn both of our values into improper fractions first. So it must be an improper fraction, and then we're going to reduce, and then we're going to multiply or divide. So do not multiply or divide the whole number parts. So what some people tend to do is say 4 times 3 is 12, and then 2/3 times 3/7 is 2/7, and that's my answer. That is not the correct way to do it. So it's very important that you turn them into mixed number or into improper fractions first. So 4 and 2/3, remember I'm going to multiply by the denominator and add the numerator. 4 times 3 is 12, plus 2 is 14, so 14/3 times 3 times 7 is 21, plus 3 is 24/7. Remember, I like to reduce first. If you like to multiply first, go ahead and multiply. I'm going to reduce 7 and 14 into 1 and 2, and I will reduce 3 and 24 into 1 and 8. And what I have left is 2 times 8, which is 16, over 1 times 1, which is 1. So my answer is just 16. So that was a multiplication question. For division question, my first step is the same. I'm going to rewrite -8 as -8 over 1. I'm going to rewrite 2 and 4/15 as 2 times 15 plus 4, or 34/15. Now, I know that I have a division question here, so now I'm going to rewrite as multiplication. Then I'm going to do some reduction, so I can take this divided by 2 and this divided by 2, and then I'm simply going to multiply. -4 times 15 is -60, and 1 times 17 is 17. Now, the question asked for me to write my answer as a mixed number or integer, so obviously this is not an integer and this is improper right now. So 17 would go into 60 3 times. Notice I kept the negative on there. So 17 times 3 is 51. That leaves me with 9/17 left over. One of each for you to try, so go ahead and press pause, do both questions, then press play to see how you did. For my first, again, I'm always going to turn these into improper. So 6 times 3 is 18, plus 1 is 19/3. I'm going to keep it division for now. 2 times 9 is 18, plus 8 is 26. And now I'm going to rewrite as multiplication. If there is anything at all that I can reduce, I will do that. So I can see that I've got a 3 and a 9 that will reduce to 1 and 3. And then I'm just going to multiply. So 19 times 3 is 57. 1 times 26 is 26. If I turn this into a mixed number, 26 would go into 57 2 times evenly, because 26 times 2 is 52, which means there's 5/26 left over. For my second one, I have 8 over 1, and then again this is already multiplication, so 3 times 4 is 12. That makes 13/4. I like to reduce first, so I'm going to reduce the 4 and the 8, and that leaves me with 2 times 13, or 26, over 1 times 1, which just leaves me with 26.